We've been talking about this warmth today, then the cold weather coming tomorrow, and that transition is going to bring storms with it later this evening as a cold front barrels through. And just issued a few moments ago was this tornado watch, which covers the entire area until 10 o'clock this evening. Now, it's been a while since we've had a tornado watch, but what that means is that we'll have to watch for the possibility of some tornadoes as we go into the evening. None are out there right now. We have no warnings, which are worse than a watch. This is more of the heads up. The potential is there later tonight for some severe weather, including the threat of tornadoes. But look at these temperatures. We're still in the 70s at O'Hare and Midway. Got to 74 earlier today at O'Hare, just shy of the record of 75. Still 68 at the lakefront and 68 right now in Piatone. So let's get into the timing here of these storms. Right now on Live Doppler 7 Max radar, it's all quiet. No storms have formed, but I'm watching areas out to the west. That's where the clouds are getting a little thicker back here towards the Quad Cities, and that's really the zone to watch for the next couple of hours. And what I think is going to happen between about 5 and 7 o'clock this evening, storms will develop in this area and then race off to the north and east at a really fast pace. And those are the ones that we'll have to keep an eye on for large hail, high winds, and even isolated tornadoes. This is all happening because of this strong area of low pressure and cold front back to the west, which will move over top of us as we go deeper into the evening. Look at the warmth all the way to Green Bay at 69, but then look at the cold air behind the system. It's down into the 20s and 30s back into Iowa and Minnesota, and that's the cold air that comes rushing in overnight tonight. So we fall under a level 3 risk out of 5 for severe weather. And then there's the tornado risk. It's elevated this evening, especially for areas to the south where we've got this 10% risk of tornadoes. Basically what that means is that at any one point within this area shaded in yellow, there's a 10% chance of a tornado occurring within 25 miles of that point, which is a really high assessment when you talk about the tornado risk. So what we're watching for are those storms out to the west to develop and then track across the northwestern counties. Now what Futurecast does not show is if any storms develop here, those would be severe and have a tornado potential with them. So still some uncertainty to the coverage of the storms, but we're going to keep a close eye on it over the next couple of hours. And I'll be back in a few moments, Rob and Judy, to keep you updated on the progress of any storms that will develop in the next couple of hours.
Yeah, lots of Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.